Wake up, sleepyheads, and what's up? It's your boy P to the JPJ here, and I am back with another trash or treasure for you guys today. You check the offense that I have right now. Last video I did on trash or treasure was over this beast Eddie George, and you can see he's still on the squad, still dominating. But today we're gonna go to the defensive side, and a much requested card actually that's long overdue is this Demarcus Ware that I've had pretty much since started this year. Definitely was a must cop for me as a Cowboys fan and running a Cowboys theme team. But let's take a look at his stats, and we can see that he is at 98 right now, and he's got a lot of different chems, a lot of different boosts that I'm using. I don't even have everything maxed out on him yet. Like sprinter chem is not maxed out all the way, neither is the John Madden coach that I have, but he's still got 90 speed, 93 acceleration, very strong. The 99 play rec is so good, and that's going to show in a couple of the clips that I show off in a minute. Definitely good pass rushing moves with the 97 power move and the 90 finesse move. And his block shed's actually good too. You can see the ability chems I have on him. We can actually go in and go ahead and show you guys what chemistries you can get on him, so you don't have to waste your time or training trying to figure it out. If you are a Broncos or a Cowboys theme team or fan, Demarcus Ware is the perfect card for you. He'll go perfectly into your theme team. He gets the typical scheme chems, the lockdowns, rush specialist, stuff like that. I really have only been putting lockdown on him to help out his coverage skills, which is probably the worst part about his card, and we'll get into that in a bit. I have sprinter chem on him, trying to get that maxed out right now, and he has 8 different ability chems or red chems that you can get on him. I've been experimenting with a few of them, and situational pass rusher, out my way, under pressure, and secure tackler are kind of the main ones I've been mixing and matching to see which ones I like best. And out of those, the 2 combos that work the best are situational pass rush and out my way, and then under pressure and situational pass rush. Either one of those gives you good bonuses and benefits to run and pass, so it's really whatever fits your scheme the best for that. I typically have been going with situational pass rush and out my way to get a good mix of run and pass defense, but from what I'm doing right now with my defense, I think it'll be better if I go with under pressure. So I'm going to go ahead and switch that and use that for a little bit and see how I like it. I did like under pressure before, and I've got some clips showing that as well, which I'll show you guys right here on the field. So let's go take a look at some clips. We'll start with the good first. He is an absolute pass rushing beast. If you put him on the outside edge on any types of contains or set up any type of blitzes in the 3-4 and put him at outside linebacker, or even at a 4-3 and you put him at DN, especially if you do some type of wide 9 or some nickel where he's spaced out far on the outside on the D line, he is perfect for pass rush. Probably the second best pass rusher I've used all year. LT is probably the best, and as you can see right here, under pressure actually works. It's lit up a few times with him. He did a stunt right there and came right in and got me an easy pick right there on a Pat Sell play, so that was really good to see. And you can rest assured that under pressure does actually work if you get it in the right situation. If the quarterback starts scrambling, you can see under pressure lighting up again right there. He does a very good job of keeping the edge. That's a huge thing that I noticed in all the games that I've played with him. He does a very good job of keeping out outside contain on runs and pass plays. Another clip of him making under pressure work. That flat was wide open, and if he wasn't there to make that under pressure light up, that's a completion for probably a first down or more if they spin me out. But I had no complaints whatsoever with him rushing the passer from the outside. As you can see right here, another sack from him, keeping the outside contain. He does a good job, even if you don't put a QB contain on, because QB contains are broken now, so they really don't give you any pressure. He does a good job of keeping users in the pocket, even if they have a scrambling quarterback. He definitely will, if you set up his blitzes, he comes in so fast. He's 90 speed. You can get him up a little bit faster too, and he comes in like a safety or a really fast inside linebacker like Shazier or something like that, and he'll make your opponent throw really quick reads and have to make really quick decisions when passing the ball. But let's get to the running game. When he is on the outside linebacker, again, he makes great plays on outside contain. He will not give up the edge on tosses or sweeps or stretches, anything like that. You can see these clips right here. He's right there every time. I never have to worry about him giving up the edge. Now right here, he does get through the line really fast, but that's not really his fault. That's more of my D tackle's fault. They didn't even cover in the middle, but he was the first one to get through, so that's a good sign. Every time he can get through on the line against the run is a plus. And one of the things that he does really well is he can, with his play rec, he can make sure that screens, any type of quick routes with the running back, he pretty much sees them before they happen, and he's right there on them every time. Like you can see right there, he rolls out because of his speed and height, and he can kind of scare the opponent into not throwing where he's at. But one of the downsides to him is if they actually do throw it his way, he's not going to make a play. So don't expect him to do that. He's definitely, one of his weaknesses is definitely in pass coverage. You can see out my way working right there. Again, even if he's on the other side against an inside zone, he's very good at stopping the run, and he gets crazy block shed animation, so it's really reliable against the run. Right here, he again stopping the screens. That's something he does really well. Any type of trickery stuff, play actions, he's always going to be on it. Going back to a couple more run plays, even when he gets out of position a little bit, he still holds the outside contained pretty well, and his pursuit is really good. So if he does get out of position, he's always going to fill in and chase down the running back from behind. I don't know if it's Madden mechanics, but he's really fast when it comes to doing stuff like that, so you don't have to worry even if he does lose contain. Now right here, that's like the only interception I've ever seen him make out of all the games I've played with him, and it's over like 70. And so yeah, that shows how bad he is in coverage. And like I said, he has the capabilities, and he can scare opponents into making you think not to throw it to him, but he's not going to make a play. So let's just go ahead and get into the bad. Like I've been saying before, his coverage is terrible. You saw right there, he dropped a straight up pick. He does that all the time, whether you click on to him or let the computers do it. And for somebody who has a lot of speed and height and seems like a perfect user, he feels really slow when you actually try to control him. I don't really know how to explain it except for using him and see for yourself. I don't know what the hell he was doing right there. I don't know if that's Madden's broken zones this year, but he literally just let the receiver get wide open for an easy completion. Right here, he got pancaked on a run, and that was only because he was on the D line and a 3-4. I don't know what it is, but if you put him on the D line as a DN in a 3-4 defense, and sometimes in like nickel or something where he's closer to the center, he won't get any pass rush, and he gets pancaked a lot on runs. And that was really, really concerning, considering I really like this card. And when I went back and looked at some of my game footage, I saw a lot of times where he was really getting out of position and outplayed. So all in all, I would definitely say if you are looking for an outside linebacker in a 3-4, he's an absolute treasure, and hands down one of the best outside linebackers you can get. He does everything well in that kind of scheme, from pass coverage to run stop. And if you need him in a 4-3 defense as a defensive end, he'll do fine there too. He still won't let you down. But anywhere else, if you need him to be on the D-line in a 3-4 defense, or you need him at a linebacker spot in a 4-3, he's absolute trash. And I definitely would not advise you to take up the coin to try and get him, or spend time powering him up and put him on your team if you need him for those things, because he's not going to do good at all. Well, that's all I have to say about D Ware for right now. He had some good things going for him, but he also had some bad things that popped up too, so it was a bit tricky during this review. But all in all, I would say he was a good addition to anybody's team if you were thinking about getting him. But if you did like this video, go ahead and leave a like on it, and drop a comment down below letting me know what card you want me to try out next, and I'll put a review up for that as well. But until then, keep grinding and stay shining, guys. Peace.